Welcome to the AV Forums review of State of Decay 2 for the Xbox One. You can read the full written review by clicking the link in the description or the card top right of the video. State of Decay 2's core premise of managing a small enclave of survivors following an unexplained zombie apocalypse scenario is a decent one, so it's something of a shame that so many of its mechanics and issues really let it down.
I have a better idea.
The survivors themselves are a big part of this. If they're not acting tough or laughing in the face of danger to downplay the threat, they're being obnoxiously selfish or needy. It's tough to actually want to save them, although these personalities and the way they clash does make for one of the more interesting aspects of camp management.
We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
For instance, we had one survivor who was a kleptomaniac, wrecking camp morale by constantly nicking stuff from the others and starting fights as a result. Strong characters often seem to have negative traits like this, leaving you to decide whether to work around them or simply exile them and go and save someone more group friendly instead.
There's only one option now, but I don't have the strength.
In severe cases, the latter seems to be the best play. It's not as big a deal as it sounds, as most survivors aren't especially personable in the first place, and replacing them in the camp is as simple as listening out for an SOS call on the radio and going to help out and pick up someone new instead.
I'm sorry. I hope you're in a better place.
The radio, in general, sort of breaks the immersion of having limited supplies at the end of the world. With a single call, you can arrange to have looted buildings refilled with supplies you need, have allies make supply drops, or track down new survivors. Resources never feel finite as a result. There are a few exceptions to this mind. Fuel and repair kits for vehicles are relatively scarce, so you need to be smart with how you get around the map if you want to avoid walking kilometers at a time. Which you do because zombies are everywhere. They're not especially scary, but when your weapons are as flimsy as they are, constantly repairing or replacing them after large encounters can get stressful and expensive. Often it's best just to give them a wide berth. In classic video game fashion, scaling a tower lets you fill your map with nearby points of interest. It's actually important here since loot is distributed pretty smartly. Military checkpoints have the best chance for good weapons, petrol stations are your best bet for refueling, construction sites offer most crafting resources, and so on. We sort of hate the radio for downplaying the importance of supply runs, since these are peak State of Decay. There's a real sense of pressure when heading out, both since losing a character can send the camp into a downward spiral, and because there's no guarantee you'll find what you need, even if you're looking in the right place. The main issue with the game was that it was a technical mess on release, although the patches have already started rolling out to correct game-breaking issues and near unusable online functionality. There are still a lot of kinks to iron out before State of Decay 2 will be anything close to polished. And even if or when it gets to that point, it's unlikely to do much about the fact that the dull combat, lack of enemy and mission variety, and simplified resource management simply don't make it a lot of fun to play for the most part. It has its moments, but they're rather few and far between, disappointingly. We score State of Decay 2 5 out of 10. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe for more game reviews like this coming soon. This video is produced by AV Forums, Europe's largest online home entertainment technology community for televisions, home cinema, hi-fi, movies and TV shows, tech and gadgets, and video gaming, plus completely free classified adverts. Thanks for watching.